And here they come out onto Waikato Stadium, our opening game here at the 2023 HSBC New Zealand Sevens, and alongside me a former New Zealand Sevens captain and a former New Zealand Sevens player of the final, Carlton Arna's alongside. New look South African team. It'll be interesting to see how they go.
Yeah, kia ora koutou katoa, ngā mihi kia koutou e tēnei atu. Welcome in wherever you are watching around the globe. Hamilton, as expected, has put on a stunner. Yeah, you're right, Rupert, the South African team, minus a few players. Branko du Preez retired, JC Pretorius, Mulla du Plessis and Sako Makato have gone to 15s. But look out for Ricardo Duarte and jersey 29 for the Blitzbokker. He is a fan favourite.
Christy Grobelaar, one of the returning players for the Blitzboks. New coach this season, Sandile Ngobo, took over from Neil Powell ahead of this event, ahead of the series. But ahead of this event, they've still got the experience of the likes of Selwyn Davidson shot there with the ball, who's back in this team, and he'll no doubt be influential. The Hamilton Sevens is go. South Africa running right to left in their green shirts. Canada, the 13th seeds here with Jake Teal. Their first carry into contact, and straight away it's South Africa that get the penalty at the breakdown.
Holding on. Yeah, Ryan Oosthuizen it was, with that nice, strong offensive tackle to get that turnover. Teal, one of the main physical men for the Canadians. They went the blind side, interesting enough, and that was just eaten up by that South African defence. We know how good it is, rookie Ricardo. Tricky Ricky, we called him Duarte. His first time shaking the hands, gets his ball in his hands.
Yeah, chat there with Thomas Isherwood. He's opposite scrum half here. There he is. Tricky Ricky, great addition. He's been good personality too. Two-time winners of the New Zealand Sevens. South Africa, they've been to 7 cup finals of this event. It's not been their happiest of hunting grounds, but they're going to work the short side here and looking for their first score, and they're going to get it off the set piece. Shilton van Wyk, a team high tries and assists this season. He's got one already.
We see how they manipulate their blindside, bit of footwork on Brock Webster. There's no way the hooker can get out of that scrum so quickly. That is impressive recognition from the South Africans to manipulate that set piece.
Conversion from out wide from Duarte, won't get there. Instantly, KT, they're averaging 6 less tries per event this series, South Africa. So a team we're so accustomed to finding the try line so easily, they'll be pleased with that beginning.
Oh, no doubt. You spoke about how it hasn't been the happiest hunting grounds, but they started off in a positive manner. I think they got a lot of that after the last couple of legs.
No time.
Selwyn Davids. Olympian kicks over to the far side in the direction of Oosthuizen. It's bounced over the head of everybody. It'll be a line out to Canada. Canada struggling of late. They picked up just 4 series points across the Dubai and Cape Town events. They're in that relegation bracket at the moment. They need to get a wriggle on.
Yeah, and the thing they need to get the ball to is the guy, Brock Webster. He's the key for them. He's the playmaker. They've got to give him consistent ball.
Teal wins the line out. And here's Phil Burner. Puts the shoulder down. Grobelaar with the tackle. Oosthuizen looks for the steal, doesn't win it. There's another big carry. Looked like that might have gone forward, but it remains in Canadian possession here. And it's Matt Owuru who finds Thomas Isherwood. Nice scoop ball back to Owuru. Canada into the 22. Cover tackle from Grobelaar. Isherwood at pace. Flings it out. Webster has it. It's still on for Canada, and they will get the try. And it's an absolute beauty. Finished off by Phil Burner, the captain. End-to-end stuff from Canada.
I love the physicality brought by the Canadians, though. Here it is here. The big man in jersey number 19, Matt Owuru. Just muscles his way through defence, keeps him a nice supporting line, uses a strong right-hand fend, tries to back himself, but I like the decision here. He was looking for a player. There was a player on his left-hand side. He decided to keep it, which is the right one. And the supporting players behind that were able to get it out. Brock Webster, a bit of footwork, draws in the last defender to Phil Burner, coast to coast.
conversion to take the lead here. Slides by, so remains 5 each. Phil Burner with their opening try here. Canada, they're on a 7-game losing streak against South Africa across Commonwealth Games and on the series.
And I think the guy who made the initial bust, Matt Oworu, he's a big unit and he's starting to find his feet at this level. He's going to be an important part of the puzzle for the Canadians.
Webster with the restart, goes straight down the middle. Morris on the chase, but Davis has been lifted brilliantly by Oosthuizen. Duarte to Grobela. Selwyn Davis, look for his kicking game. They'll be thrilled to have him back in green and gold. South Africa missed the last event with injury. Oosthuizen to Duarte in midfield. Grobela, the young man from Western Province with the ball in hand now. Good tackle from Oworu. It's been a good start from Matt Oworu for Canada. Davids again. Hot stepper in midfield. There you go, straight through the line. Selwyn Davids. Back in a Blitzbox shirt. And back scoring tries for South Africa.
Yeah, well, he's his playmaker, isn't he? Selwyn Davids. But look at the way he just sets up the defence. He's drawing Mora. As soon as Mora is looking for the inside help, bam, there goes the right foot. Mora's overcommitted, and there's the hole. That is excellent playmaking ability and recognition from Selwyn Davids. That is why he's one of the best playmakers on the circuit.
Yeah, he led South Africa in try scoring 2019 and 2020 series. Selwyn Davids, big part of their Commonwealth Games gold medal in Birmingham last year.
Yeah, 15 seconds.
Africa here in Hamilton as well. 12-5, 50 to go in the first half. Canada staying close though. Need to try and get to half-time with limiting any more damage here. Keep themselves in the fight. They've gone long off the restart. Have South Africa. Teal with the carry. Here's Morrow right under his own uprights. He's got Duarte and Van Wyk to deal with here. Webster just scoops it up, but it's a loose ball and it's latched onto by Shilton. Van Wyk for his second try of the game. Canada living and dying by the sword under their own posts.
Well, this is the much vaunted South African defence. You can see there just the pressure put on Brock Webster by Duarte, which forces that loose pass in front of his own goal line. Easy as you please, but that's a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, just what they didn't want before the break. Duarte, slightly easier conversion this time from him, straight through the middle. So it will be South Africa. We'll go to drinks. Looking pretty decent so far. 19-5, they lead Canada.
Two breaths. One breath in. And out. Second breath in. And out.
You're shooting yourself in the foot by doing things that we don't train. Okay? We talked about moving the ball and supporting, and at the moment we're picking and going. Okay? We're driving and following. And support. Defensively, hold the inside shoulder.
Yeah,
Plan.
they want to step, right? On defense, hold the inside. They can't be this outside, okay? Keep talking us inside. Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2! First!
Yeah, interesting there that Brock Webster and Sean White, the coach for Canada, saying let them have the outside. South Africa, they're wanting to use their steps and go on the inside and break in the middle of the park. So make sure you have inside help before you drift out.
South Africa leading Canada with 7 to go in this Pool D opener.
South Africa, good.
You got the Blitzbox with a good first half. against Canada, but they're a team coming in with a few unknowns about them. A couple of big names no longer available. The likes of Branko Dupree and JC Pretorius and Shilton van Wyk right at the head of the second half here is going to finish a hat-trick for South Africa. He's had a clear run to the line, and that is a Hamilton triple for the Blitzbock number 20.
Yeah, easy as you please, isn't it? To see there, Jake Till just smacks it down. He was looking for a halfback. No one was ill. What was saying, where's our third man in behind? They knew that was a plan. They actually won the restart, but didn't set up their support players around it. Well, this guy, he doesn't need much invitation whatsoever.
Yeah, he's been a great addition to this team. Player of the final in Dubai. Tournament that South Africa won. He was brilliant there. Just his 8th event all time. He's quickly become a crucial cog in this South African team.
We talk about a lot of the experience that they've lost through retirement, through moving on to 15s, and then they're able to pick up guys like Ricardo Duarte, now Shilton van Wyk. Amazing, the South African program.
Yeah, Mulla Duplessis and Sako Makata have also moved on to 15s with JC Pretorius, but Sevens Academy and Stellenbosch just keeps churning them out, doesn't it?
Nice place, Stellenbosch, isn't it, Rupert?
You do like your vino, KT.
But here's the moment. Canada really need to strike back to have any chance in this game. Still a long time to go. Isherwood, the halfback, and Brock Webster, the first receiver. They're starting to evolve into a good attacking combination.
Yeah, coach change as well for Canada. Henry Paul, of course, left the program before the Spine Cape Town event. Sean White, former 15s and 7s player for Canada, to come in as the head coach. So a new look for them also. Flat ball across to Elias Ergas. That's gone forward though in contact, and it was Van Wyk, I think, the triple try scorer, who's forced the issue there, and it's a give back to South Africa.
Well, one thing that's standing out for me, Rupert, defensively of South Africa, have really aimed up and looked at that and worked over that in the course of the summer, I think. So look very, very solid there. The systems look really in place.
Come on.
Yeah, Sandelian go by the head coach. He's got Philip Snyman, former captain of this South African team, as his assistant these days. A lot of rugby sevens IQ behind the scenes with the South African team. You'd expect no less. And Jaden Barron in the 26 shirt at scrum half is on for his South Africa sevens debut, and Darren Adonis chips it through. But that one's going to be a little bit too heavy. It'll be a line out to Canada.
Well, there he is. Yeah, congratulations. Always remember your first tournament, your first run on.
Teal can't hold on to the line-out ball, and it's the South African tournament captain, Soyuz Wapi, who's come off the bench, as has Zane Davids. Adonis into the Canadian 22. Good quick ball for South Africa. They're hunting a 5th try here, and they're going to get it without too much trouble at all. It is Christy Grobler with number 5 for the Blitzbox.
Yeah, been asked to fill a role now. Has Grobler taken over JC Pretorius, we've already spoken about what's gone on to 15s. But look at the way they manipulate the defence here. They hold the Canadians, draw and pass pre-line. It's a simple skill, but if you do it effectively like that, there's no way as a defence you can drift off it. Great core skills from the Blitzbox.
No extra 2, but 29-5, 3 minutes to go. Another young player, just 22 years of age, Christy Grobler. Western Province age grades, and as you mentioned, with all these departures from South Africa,
15.
Really important. Players like him, who's got a decent number of
10.
sevens events under his belt now, really steps up. Duarte. They go long again in the direction of Ngongo. To Mora. Living dangerously again here, Canada. Look at Zane Davids looking for the steal. Didn't
No clear
release
release. Assist, then
the
release.
ball carrier. Is the call from the referee, so penalty Canada.
Yeah, real emphasis on that to stay on your feet at that ruck coming into this tournament. Unlucky there, South Africa. They've done everything right. So stay on their feet technically, so good call. Relieving one for Canada.
There he is, the debutant. What a moment for him. Jaden Barron. He was outstanding. We hear for Boland in the Carlin Currie Cup First Division. Player of the Year in that competition. Scored 12 tries in 9 games. Given a chance here for South Africa, and they've got the ball back. Again, the blitz box. 29-5, 1:30 to go. Here he is, Barron. Tuati just can't hold on to the pass.
Yeah, we have the option.
Oh, I was wanting the young man just to back himself first time.
Scrum.
Good ball going forward, yeah, just a handshake. And Duarte saying, sorry, bro.
Sub. 4. Thank you. Scrum. Knock on. Over there. I didn't count you had a clear release. Clear release. Yeah, because you rode him to ground.
All those errors piling up against Canada. Jaden Barron, nicknamed Devinder, the Wind.
Time on.
Got a try scoring strike rate like that, fair enough.
I thought the pass was all right to Duarte,
I
actually.
thought it was fine as well.
Set.
Almost had his first try assist of his 7th career. Isherwood. And scrum half for Canada. They've made another mistake. Ball back into the hands of green shirts. It's Zane Davids. Final minutes here. And it's going to be an easy run-in for Dalvon Blood. No, it's Williams, in fact. Sean Williams with a 6th try for South Africa.
Well, they put a lot of pressure on the Canadian scrum, haven't they, offensively? Look at the push coming in. The debutant comes around and disrupts it. Does Barron from there? They're able to get it back infield, and just the speed of pass and play on the outside. Look at that. Didn't even get out of second gear with Sean Williams. They've started fast, the South Africans, this tournament.
Yeah, if you're not on point against this South African side, they will make you pay, and that's exactly what we've seen here. 34-5. We'll have a restart as well.
It's 15 down.
Spain and Argentina, the other 2 teams in Pool D. Isherwood lifted by Ngongo. Final play here, penalty Canada. It's going to be a yellow card as
Lifted in.
well.
It's gone past the horizontal.
The skipper saw swipey. Just a little lift at the end. It's that last action.
Hold on. Time's still off, sorry.
Any blemish, let's be honest, in this pretty complete performance to start.
Well, South Africa came into this winning 28 of their last 30 games against Canada on the series. Looks like it's going to be number 29 here. Isherwood. Morra has the ball back. There's Deshaun Bowen off the bench. Former Canadian Football League player. Chance though with 7 on 6 on the power play here for the Canadians. Going to get something happening. Elias Hancock there in the 64 shirt sets up the breakdown through the hands of Josh Teal, brother of Jake. Good tackle there from Barron, the debutant. Penalty against Canada.
26 roll.
Isherwood. Real key playmaker now for this Canadian side, but that's been spilt cold by Josiah Morra, and that pretty much sums it up. For Canada, it's been a tough first outing for the North Americans, but the Blitzbox second seeds here and looking very much like it. 34-5, South Africa over Canada in Pool D. Six tries for South Africa, and 3 of them came from Shilton van Wyk, and we can hear from him now.
Well, kia ora, Shilton. Welcome back to New Zealand. Good start. And in a game of star performance today, 3 tries for you.
Yes, we came in with a plan, and the coaches just asked us what to do with the plan, and we just execute the plan.
So after the disappointment of Cape Town, the boys have really started positively.
Yes, we came back, we set ourselves goals for the season and we take it from here. This is the fourth leg of the season, so we're going further from here.
Well, your form is fantastic today. Congratulations. Well done on the win.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, nice young man, Shilton van Wyk. What a first game for him. 3 tries to get it started. So in Pool D, South Africa with the jump over Canada, Argentina and Spain, the other 2 teams in this group.